What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Otto Eichmann has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Carnival has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
GT has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Base Knight 90706 has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Pascal, exploration team has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Michael Saul has just boarded the plane.
What? Thank you! We just become best friends? Yup!
Dave Sterlo has just boarded the plane.
Hello everyone, welcome to another Fine Fantasy stream. Are you ready for this one? I cannot wait, guys. Hey, Spellsinger, Yellow, Flamin' Heron, Rhymester, Matt G, welcome in, you know, to another fun-filled fantasy adventure where we are the Creature of Havoc. I remember when I first started playing this book, I thought this was the Creature of Havoc, right? And I was like, ugh. And then obviously you play it, you realize that's not the Creature of Havoc, by the way. So, but I never visualized in my head what the creature looked like until they relaunched the books in the Wizard publishers, and we actually got a visualization of it. I mean, I don't know if that drawing actually shows up in this book or not, but I actually don't remember much about this book. And when I used to play it back in the day, I never read that long ass intro. Who did? Is the sound all right, by the way, guys? This is the Troll Tooth Pass sound, okay? So let's get through this without any loops of death. Yes, let's definitely. Who's doing all the translating? I am. I'm doing the translating. If we leave the first section, I'll be surprised if we live through the error. Yes, there is an error in this book, but I don't know where. So if anybody knows where, please let me know. No, I'm not going to read the entire intro. I've personally now read that intro. I'm going to paraphrase it, okay? So, you know, if you guys read the intro, great. But for those who haven't, I will sort of give a quick quo pro about what it is, what it's about. I have a feeling, to be honest, that it's actually an advert for Steve's Troll Tooth Pass book that he wrote. I think it's just an advert for that. You know, hey, if you want to know what's going on here, go get the book, type of thing. They fixed the error for the Wizard version. Yes, all the Wizard versions don't contain the original errors that came out in the Puffin series. But hey, you know, that's the beauty of the original series, is you don't know what you're going to get. Good dice roll vibes sent. I want you to get as far into this weighty, convoluted book as possible. Hey, Leo M, how's it going, mate? Dro Devil, I see you there. Yeah. Let's see how far we do get. I will read a little bit of the intro, by the way, but then I'll tell you what it is. I mean, it's kind of a strange intro, but I'll tell you what I will read is when you first open the book here, you get a map. You already get a map here, okay? So for those of you who have it, you can refer to your map, but there's a little bit of an intro anyway. A little bit of a sort of, it's probably the same stuff that is on the back here, but my copy of Creature of Havoc, which is the original, you know, I spilled coffee on, I lost half the book, look at that. Creature of Havoc had a happy ending on my book. That's what I say. It helps the book make sense once you read it in concert with the intro. Does it though? Does it? Anyway. Yeah, we won't be reading the intro, guys. But I will read this a little bit. It says, evil is festering in Trolltooth Pass. The necromancer Zaharadan Mar is close to stealing the secrets of elven magic. You know, he wants to know the trick of the old thumb. Innit? That's what he wants to know. The secrets of elven magic. Which will make him invincible. Nothing could then prevent him and his legions of chaos from taking over the whole of Atlantia, which is his foul purpose. You know? Guys, yeah, sounds good? Okay, cool. Thank you. What does the Creature of Havoc know or care about all of this? Well, it's a creature of instinct, ruled by hunger and rage. Basically every man right before dinner. It is unable to speak, and the speech of others is incomprehensible. It has a taste for fighting and the flesh of other creatures. Moreover, in this unique fighting fantasy adventure, the creature of havoc is you! So, that's basically where we are. So, straight away, you have the adventure sheet, literally the first pages. That's usually after all the rules, but it's literally first. And as you'll notice, it does say items carried. Now, we usually have a backpack, which can only contain 7 items. But if we're a creature, we ain't sporting a backpack, you know. So, items is just whatever we pick up, we carry. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we also don't have any pockets built into us. So, surely your items that you carry can only be 2, because you've got 2 hands. Or do you? Who knows? Coffee wreaked havoc with this book, yeah. Do you remember that, guys? Do you remember that? What was it, 2 years ago? Spilt coffee on all my books. Most of them got sticky, but I rescued basically every one of them. But some of them had a bit more of a brutal ending than others. But they're all okay now. I mean, I might replace this one, who knows? But the book is readable at the end of the day. So that's the main thing. Now, it says here, obviously, before we embark on our adventure, we have to roll for our character. So what kind of creature are we? I hear you ask. Let's find out. How is everybody today? How is everybody? I'm hoping that we will get through this book, or at least get through 30 minutes of the book. I'm pretty sure we're guaranteed to get through like the first 10-15 minutes, because we don't make any decisions, because we're a creature of instinct. So I think we're going to be fine. You had a whiskey morning. Okay, mate. I'm on the water myself. I'm on the water, and I'm telling you now, lifestyle change for me. I went to the doctors, and they took my blood pressure and took my bloods, and they were like, yeah, you need to come back for those bloods. You need to go do them again, because we think you might be diabetic type 2. So, like a couple of weeks of eating rice and beans, and then went and had them again, and they went, yeah, you're definitely type 2 diabetes bound. So, lifestyle change here. So, drinking more water, exercising, and eating basically cardboard, you know, for a while. So, I don't want to be diabetic at all, so... Not sure if it causes problems with this one, but rolling a double. Yes! There is a rule in this book that if you roll a double, you instantly kill your opponent, no matter what. Like, that's the kind of rule we instigated, but with double 6 and double 1s. But this is for any double you roll. Any single double. That's pretty cool. I like that. Anyway, let's see what kind of creature we are. Roll 1 die and add 6. Here we go. I rolled a 6. Guys, we got a skill of 12. We are a bad mofo. Don't mess with us. Roll 2 dice and add 12. A 9. 21. Guys, this is not looking too bad. And luck. Roll 1 die and add 6. Rolled a 1. Guys, we're not lucky at all. We got a luck of 7. A skill of 12. Guys, we are definitely going to get somewhere in this. Not sure if it calls... Oh, yeah. I read that, sorry. So, there is no other amendments to anything. But it does say here, as you learn more about yourself during the adventure, you will realize that you are an extremely powerful creature. So, you know, muscles. And capable of killing most opponents with a single blow. If you roll a double when landing for your attack strength, then you have landed such a death-dealing blow, your opponent will die instantly, without the need to resolve any particular attack round you're in. So, quids in on that one. Still the same rules, but here we go. So, Tales of Trolltooth Pass. Buy it now at your local bookstore. I will read the first paragraph, because I think, like, I didn't realize this, even when the book that came out a couple of years ago. Do you remember when Ian and Steve both wrote a book? One was called Something of Chaos, Land of the Giants or something. And then the other one was Silver of Salmonis, or City of Salmonis, or Salmonis Sliver. I can't remember. Steve's book was all set in Salmonis. Mana is a city in this book. It's not shown on the map, but anyway, it says here, the Crfeature of Havoc adventure takes place in the region of Alancia, where the dusty windward plain meets Trolltooth Pass. North of the pass, the Forest of Spiders and the Moonstone Hills hide dark secrets. This is the region that the necromancer Zaharadanmar considers his own. This is my place, man. I own this land. To the south, the town of Salmonis stands at the last vestige of civilization before the rolling hills become the mountainous reaches of Balthus Dyer's Kragen Heights. Balthus Dyer from Citadel of Chaos. Now, it goes on to talk about various different characters in the Trolltooth Pass. Hey, Loxley, how's it going, mate? So it talks about the village of the witch women, you know, basically witchy women, from the village of Dree. That's also in Salmonis. It talks about them and how nobody likes them, really, to be honest. It also talks about Zaradon Mar, the necromancer, sort of like what he wants, you know. They're kind of like random stories as well. It talks about the coven that I think he created or something. The rainbow ponds. I think rainbow ponds are, you know, it actually does mention weed in this book, in this intro. Where does he say? He says something about smoking weed. I swear, honestly. Something. Where it? Oh, I saw it. I don't know. I can't remember where I saw it. Anyway, it don't matter. But he talks about smoking weed in this book in the intro. Might be the Elven in Stittlewood or something. Yeah, there's a Stittlewoad by the Rainbow Ponds. Goes on. Here we go. But finally, one night after far too much ale and maybe a little smoking weed, Leah false hope revealed more than he should have done. That's what happens when you smoke weed, guys. You just blab. Chada Darkmane steals our thunder in the Trolltooth Wars. Which one is the true story? Yeah, this is the Zaharadanmar. Zaharadanmar. I'm gonna have to say it like that from now on because that's how I can pronounce it. The vapors of Stittlewood or Stittlewoad, the vapors that come from the woodbines, about the elves in, honestly, like, you really, and then, okay, so you read on and there's like Thorogruff and Daramus. It's like some people, you know, don't like each other. Dagger Weaseltongue, the innocent traitor. Already traitors, innocent. The Galley Keep, I mean, it's about a village. So this is the best bit. You read, it's like 20 pages long. You read this long ass intro and then you come to this. This was the background to the Crfeature of Havoc. Much of what you've just read, and it'll take you about an hour to read it, will be of little help to you, and some of the information will lead you astray. Oh, thanks, Steve, for that. Wasting my life. As you will find when you start your adventure, you will only have the faintest awareness of your surroundings, and your actions will be ruled by instincts, kind of like when you've got a major hangover, you know. That's basically what we have. The instincts of the creature you are. But gradually you'll develop more control over your destiny as the hangover wears off. And as the adventure progresses, you will be asking yourself, why did I do that last night? No, who am I? Where do I come from? Why am I here? And I think most drunks, when they wake up in the morning with a hangover, ask that as well. So definitely, I think this book is like a nod to major hangover, major weed come down. You know, this is what happens if you do weed and drink, guys. You become the Crfeature of Havoc, basically. So I don't know what Steve got up to, but yeah. The answers you find to these questions will depend on which paths you choose in the Crfeature of Havoc. And we have a picture first here. Look at this, a little rat and a man, a rat man. It's all fluff and it just tells you about the people you meet. I mean, some of them you might not even meet. Depends on the choices you make. Literally waste of time reading all that. Plus, if you're a creature of havoc and you don't know who you are, and surely you don't know where you come from, why do you need to know all that shit? Surely you should go in dry and not know anything. That's what I say. Right, let's start this, shall we? F's in the chat if you want to begin. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get this mother going. Before the whole thing comes down on us. This is the creature stirring. That's what it is. The creature is stirring. Right, so there's like a 10-second delay, guys. Refresh your screens and let's start this. The pain is unbearable. Summoning all of your energy, you open your eyes. First one, then the other. They narrow to slits as they adjust themselves to the strain of trying to see once more. Then relax as they make out familiar shapes in the dim light. A dirt floor, rocky walls. Then the pain takes over. Your head rocks. Your eyes submit and close tightly in an agonized grimace. Instinctively, you raise your hands to cup your face, and the low moan mingles with the rasping sound as your rough fingers...
I want it all, and I want it now.
Spellsing!
Spellsinger became a member of the cabin crew.
Thank you,
Spellsinger
Spellsing.
celebrates 13 months of membership.
13 months. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, thank you very much. Instinctively, you raise your hands to cup your face, and a low moan mingles with the rasping sound as your rough fingers rub the scaly skin above your eyes. We've got scales, guys. We're that dry. We need to get some oil of Ulay on it. After some time, the pain begins to ease. You open your eyes once more and peer out from between your gnarled fingers, like that. You seem to be at the dead end of a passageway. Your surroundings are barely visible, but a dull glow is coming from the northern extent of the passageway, which stretches before you. And a sound is also coming from this direction of irregular breathing. And like, well, it sounds like you're in a creepy dungeon, to be honest. Something alive is up there. You heave your great bulky body to the floor, to its feet, sorry. Along your back, the spines bristle. Swinging your heavy head slowly from side to side, your progress is decided. Northwards is the only option open to you. I wonder what we sound like. What do you... Something like that. Muscles strain and succeed in raising a lumbering foot, which thuds loudly down on the ground in front of you. You repeat the action, first the one foot, then the other. Like that. Sorry. Just me camera. Whoops. Yeah. After 4 steps, the motion has become automatic. You are moving more quickly and more quietly up the passage. When you reach the end, your eyes are drawn to a huddled shape lying on the ground in front of you. What could it be? A small figure lies on its side, facing away from you, and it is shrouded in a dirty brown cape tied around its neck, and it lies in a puddle of thick red liquid. Its body rises and falls irregularly with each breath. Some unidentified feeling swells within you. Is it anger? Is it hate? Fear? Curiosity? Hunger? Or even sympathy? You bend down towards the little creature, uttering a meaningless grunt, as you do. The sound rouses the figure, which slowly rolls over to face you. The creature's dirty little face is light-skinned, though barely visible under the black hair which shades its closed eyes and almost totally obscures its mouth. From its chin, the hair rolls abundantly down its chest in a grey, unruly mass. Underneath the body, the now exposed by the creature's movement, is a sharp, shiny shaft, and this catches your attention like a magpie. We're like, ooh, shiny. As you stand there staring, the creature's eyes flick open. They focus on your bulky shape, and look of terror streaks across this creature's face. In spite of its pain, it fumbles for and grasps that shiny shaft. Mine's a little pencil. Holding its pointed end towards you and baring its teeth. Like that. That must have been proper grim to see that. The wounded dwarf you have found is evidently in need of help. So, what would you want to do, guys? Do you want to show him you mean no harm? Try to talk to him? Or bring your foot down heavily on his neck? Hey, Tim Street, how's it going? Are we dead yet, mate? We've just literally finished reading the first page. So, this is the first decision. Let's see if we die. What are we going to do, guys? Show him that we mean no harm. Or do you want to try and talk to him? Or just stamp on his neck, like, you know, whatever, mate. Stove the dwarfs, shred him. Stamp on his head, you guys are telling me to do. Oh my god. Kill the little fella. Oh my life. How bad is that? Bring your foot down heavily on his neck. Yeah. The little creature screams in horror as you raise your foot over its head. It squeals as it swings the sharp sword in its hand towards your leg. But the blow is weak and glances off your tough scales. You don't feel it. A second later, you are looking down with mixed feelings at the lifeless form of the dwarf. Do you want to examine his body? Is he dead? Will you examine the body, attempt to hide the body down the passageway, or will you just leg it? So what do we do? Do we leg it? Do we try and hide the body? Or do we have a little mooch through the body? Like, what do you want to do, guys? Search his body. Let's have a little mosey through the little fella. Oh god. Your hands relax and the sharp claws retract into your fingers, kind of like Wolverine there. You clumsily fumble through the dwarf's dirty vestments. Your fingers will not fit into the pockets, but you do succeed in snapping the thongs of a large leather pouch which the creature has around its waist. As the ties break, the pouch spills its contents on the floor in front of you, and it contains several circular pieces of shiny metal and a piece of hide, which unfolds as it drops out of the pouch. It is light in color and has markings all over one side. You pick it up awkwardly and look at it, but it makes no sense at all. You become quite fascinated by this piece of leather. You turn it around, rub it with your hands, and throw it in the air. You place it on your arm and on your head. You decide to take the leather with you. Unknown to you, the message on the hide may be useful to you later. So if you want to examine the message, you'll turn to 337, guys. 337 is message. Whatever that means. If you are carrying this piece of hide, you may return to 337 at any time to look at it, but you will need to remember the reference. Guys, do you guys want to have a look at this? So we can examine the message now if you want. Do you want to take his thong? Do you guys want to look at this message now, or just wait till later? What do you reckon? What's the crack, guys? Need a shave. We've been live for 34 minutes, guys. We made it 34 minutes. Woo! Party! Read it. Okay, let's read this. 337. Okay, so it reads like this. Svinverfarten je wat bij de poft eersten bom luftmerdam ligt simpel bams to strimvisten from in head recurring game plus time to the besapvinding the brand for brumvrak visum bezippen or waking referee. Why pivum? Wistfum voor Flint Woodwards en Van Nevem Grand en PMB als nip voorzip Rob Dambra Thurfetops winter from dark als simpai is ik bringen zing is a wiggle for burns. The flemvin will forwards up frost zit a wed. Privacy algebras den bästa skam in Tachringi. Things from Povo Mbanda. I thought I saw a naughty word then. Are an infant toothpick. Zviff from pervert. Pervert? These are all in capitals now. Punon popsy convent. Umst und hyphen viff vende. Now the rest is in lowercase. Te hisse gaan finschlei van voorzien zaken gundwa gwizwa even brum van gezinda. De schindrim der van bewizda. Jipum vins toen van week van boos. I don't know why I've got a German accent. In Neuroprod, it gave me the empathy right. Okay? Underneath this writing is more, but written in different style. You got that, guys? Okay, so we can return to that anytime you want. It's all written in mumbo jumbo, basically. You sound like the dwarf from Twin Peaks. I've never seen that, mate. It sounds like a stroke. Yeah, I don't know why I went suddenly German. That was a bit weird. I'm waiting for Tim to ask if we have the Y-shaped stick from my Firetop Mountain. So basically, because we're a creature, we ain't got a clue what that says. We haven't got a little pocket translator, you know? So as you may have realised by now, your own wishes will have little effect on your reactions as a creature, and you can't read the shit. You have only glimpses of what you are like and what you are capable of, although this will change as the adventure progresses. At this stage, you are at the mercy of your own whims and instincts. You are standing at a junction where you may either go east or west, but guess what, guys? You don't get to decide. We get to roll a dice, and it decides for us. I rolled a 4, so that means we make a decision. So we decided after that the little dwarf fellow was like, you know. So we decided to follow the passage east to the right. Your first steps are slow. Still got headaches, belly's not well, heavy night last night. You take in the encounter with the dwarf, and after a few paces, the corridor turns north. You approach a stout wooden door, and you must make a decision. Will you smash that door down off its hinges and continue in? Or will you give up on this route and go back to the dwarf's corpse? Here we go. Roll another die. You guys don't get to choose. No free will yet. Here we go. I rolled a 1. So 1 or 2. Wow. A 1 or a 2. You only get 2 chances on that one. That must be pretty good. So we go to this. Yeah. You shift your weight and turn your great bulk around. With laboured steps, you stomp back the way you came and past the lifeless body of that little fella again. Fucking hell. Guys, we might be stuck in a loop here. Old Steve knows what he's writing, doesn't he? Mr. Jackson. So we start being unable to control our actions and start speaking gibberish, and then we get better. Sounds like a Friday night out, but in reverse. Well, that's it. You got a major hangover. That's what this book's all about. You become a creature of havoc after a heavy night. You travel west along a twisting passageway. Several times you bump clumsily into the walls and grunt in annoyance, but your tough scales protect you from damage. The temperature drops noticeably and each breath sends steamy snorts from your nostrils. After narrowing slightly, the passage widens as it leads towards a chamber. A sound from ahead and a flickering light warn you to take care. But rather than making you stop to listen, the prospect of an encounter seems to excite you. Ooh. You bare your teeth and your claws and stride forward into the chamber. Excuse me, hello? Anybody here? Roaring like an enraged demon, you rush into the open chamber, ready to take on whatever's inside. Terrified shrieks come from the small party of adventurers huddling around a makeshift campfire in the center of the area. 3 figures are warming themselves by the fire. So we got a fire going, guys. They're there. They got the fire going. Ooh, hey guys, have you heard that scary story of the axe murderer who got the people by the campfire? Have you not heard that one? One wears shiny clothes. Yeah. So we've stormed into a RuPaul drag show. One wears shiny clothes that clink as he moves, because I'm stylish. Another is dressed in red, because it goes with anything, and also grows long dark hair from his chin. What the hell? The third is a tiny creature with polished hide on his chest. He has no hair on his chin, but has plenty on his feet. The Hobbit, which he has been holding up to warm at the fire. Your eyes fix on the smallest of the 3. Your breathing gets heavier, and your feeling pure hatred grips you. Without hesitating, you stomp across and grab the miserable Hobbit, it says Hobbit, with your claws. It actually says Hobbit. The other 2 are caught off balance and are slow to react. The Hobbit has no weapon and should be an easy victim, so we have to fight him now, guys. Here we go. Hobbit's got a skill of 5 and a stamina of 6. Mate, we got a skill of 12. We have, oh my gosh, what is that, a 7-point advantage? So he's got a -7 off his roll. So, actually, no, we attack him. So we'll so we roll. So this is us rolling now, because we attacked him. We roll an 11. An 11. Right, so we roll an 11. Now he's got a -7 off his roll. He rolls a 7. -7 is 0. So his attack was 0. So ours was 11. We did pure damage. We literally just caved his head in with one snap of our fingers. He is goner good than gone. We'd literally kill him in 1 round. Like the first blow, just take him down. It says if you defeat the creature in 3 straight attack rounds. Seriously? 3? Mate, we did it in 1 because we're that badass. People are going to be thinking, what the fuck's going on in that room? As the creature dies, you sink your teeth into its arm to taste its juicy flesh. Tastes like chicken. But then you remember the other 2 adventurers are still here. The red-robed figure is facing you, pointing a little finger at each hand and mumbling something. He's doing this. He's doing this, isn't he? He's doing a Doctor Strange. He's going, okay, get the Avengers in. You think it's Frodo, Gandalf, and Aragorn? Drow Devil, mate. Thank you for that. We didn't get an alert for that. What happened? I don't remember hearing an alert for that. But thank you for that. Welcome to being a first-class passenger. There is loads of video content available to you now for Fighting Fantasy and Flight Simulation. Enjoy. The shiny human has grabbed a sword similar, you remember, to the dwarfs, but it's larger. It's larger. He's got a big one. He's shouting to the other. You cannot fight both at once. I think we could. I think we could take them both. Which will you direct your attention to? Test your luck. Shit, our luck is 7. Rolled an 11. So we're unlucky, whatever that was. Shit, we're unlucky. It's not a good start. Ignoring the weaker looking of the two humans, you face the figure in the chinking, clinking armor. It doesn't say chinking. I don't know why I said that. Clinking. I thought there was a H. I did honestly thought it's CH, but it's CL, so that's clinking. He holds his ground. I am a knight of the realm, creature. Be gone. He holds his ground. His sword poised, not poison tipped. His sword's poised, ready to strike. Get him! Resolve your combat with the knight in plate armor. Well, he's got a skill of 8. We've got a stamina of 9. I think we go attack him again. But he's got a disadvantage of -4 when he rolls. So we roll. Whoa! We rolled a 4, guys. Seriously, a 1 was part of that, and I seriously thought it was a double 1. So we rolled a 4. He's got a -4 off his dice roll, and the knight rolls a 7. -4 is 3. We rolled a 4, so he loses 1 point. So he's on 8. Let me make a note of this. This could be a long battle. So we only just slightly, because he's got armor on, so I suppose that makes sense. Okay, so our turn now. We roll a 5. Why are we rolling such low numbers? A 5 means not this wizard. Means not the wizard. This could end badly. Don't know what that means, mate. So we rolled a 5. Sorry. He rolls a 7 again. So he had a 3, so now he loses 2. He's down to 6. We're winning. We're defeating him slowly and surely. Defeating the knights with his fingers, killing him softly with my claws, killing the knight softly, slowly. Anyway, we rolled another 5. What is going on? These dice, man. We've rolled another 5. 3 5s in a row we've rolled, I think. Oh, no, we rolled a 4 the first time. We rolled a 5. He rolls a 7 again. He's making... So he's another... So he got 3. We got 7. He loses 4 this time. Hang on a sec. No, he rolls 7. You got a -4. So he get down to 3. We rolled a 5. That's another 2, sorry. I don't know where my maths is going. So he's down to 4 now. Honestly. Get Nipple Johnson on it. Hey, Jack, how's it going? Well, that's our creature's name. Nipple Johnson, by the way. So we now roll again. And it's an 8, sorry. We rolled an 8 this time. Thank God for that. 8. The knight's rolling. He's got to lose 4 points. He rolls. Oh! Guys, no! Sorry if I've just deafened you all. The knight rolled a double 6, guys. We're dead. Why did we never roll a double? We never rolled a double in that combat just then. Seriously. Shut it down. Shut it down. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. Shut it down. We died. He rolled a double 6. That kills instantly. He must have just got us at the right angle with his sword. Like... He must have just nuked us at the right thing. Honestly, I can't believe it. I seriously thought we had this. We had a skill. Look at this. Look at our strength here. Skill of 12, stamina of 21. We had this book. This is the adventure in Alancia, guys. This is what it's like. Sometimes it's not good. It's hard in Alancia. You guys think you could take Alancia? Alancia will take you, mates. That's how it works. It's honestly. A Lancia is it's no joke, mate. Man, I got indigestion now from that. We need VAR. Who the hell's VAR, mate? Hang on. We need VAR. What's VAR? Wizard nails us. No, it was the knight. The knight nailed us. The wizard did F all, I think. I don't think we got to the wizard or something. I don't know. But we got nailed by the knights. Knight nailed. Seriously, guys. Knight nailed. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Did we make a calling on dying early in a book? Guys, do you know what? I think I might get in touch with the bookies and see if you guys can start winning some money on how long we'll last and make bets, you know, down at Ladbrokes. How long does do we last in a fighting fantasy adventure? Trade in that set of dice too. Mate, we can't just keep trading in the dice every time. Come on, mate. Football replay. VAR. I don't get that, Dro Devil, mate. I don't understand. You'll have to explain that one to me, mate. Football replay. So, hang on. VAR stands for something. Something replay? Visual... I don't know, mate. You'll have to explain it. We need an auto dice roller. We are retiring your dice. Mate, you want to get some app up on the screen that rolls the dice? I might look into that, mate, you know? But it's not going to be any different because at the end of the day, there's still randomized numbers that come up. We could actually probably, I don't know, who knows, get more. What's wrong with my face? I look like a... Ugh. Anyway. The wizard would have controlled us with the spell. Oh, video action replay. Mate. Yeah, I'm not down with the new fangled words, guys, that the kids are using these days. Alright, I'm retro. I'm old school. I'm cool. Not sick. Yeah? Basically. I bet $20 we die with a double one next time. Do you know what? Maybe we should start something up where we pull money into a little somewhere and we start betting and then the winner gets the money. You guys down for that? Oh, hang on, this is gambling. What am I talking about? I'm trying to get a gambling circuit going on YouTube. Oh, my life. What's that all about? Hey, there's a YouTube channel that promotes gambling. They gamble all over it. What is that all about? It's okay. In football, when a bad decision is made, the ref rules out the goal. Let the ref cancel that double roll, mate. You cheating. That's the same thing. What you just said, Dro Devil, is like the 5-fingered read. You know, you have like multiple fingers. Every choice you make, you keep the page number going. So you've got fingers everywhere like that, right? And then if you die, you just go, oh, we go back one decision, you know, and carry on. Mate, that's just the same as that. Overruling a death. When something happens in life. You can't reverse it sometimes, guys. You know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles, the way the dice rolls. But I get what you mean. I get what you're saying there, Dro Devil. I just can't believe we've died. I seriously... Literally, how long did we last on that one? We lasted 23 minutes, guys. 23 minutes. I might have to have a counter up here now of, like, we start the book, go. In fact, I'm going to look into this now, guys. I want to count a clock counter, OBS. It has to go through a browser link, right? I want to create a countdown clock or a clock of how long. Free browser source countdown. No, I don't want to count down. I want to count up. How to add a countdown time. No, I don't want a countdown timer. I want a stopwatch. That's what I'm thinking of. Stopwatch. So we want stopwatch. Clock stopwatch. Mate, I don't know what I'm typing in there. Stopwatch. Here we go. Stopwatch and countdown timer. A script. A plugin. Man. What do you reckon, eh? A doomsday clock. Right, so how do we do this? How do we get this in? It's a script. It's boring, to be honest. And it's got a comma in it. That doesn't make sense, mate. I want something that looks a bit more jazzy than that. A little bit more jus, you know? A simple stopwatch. There we go. Simple. You know? If I can change the color, that would be perfect. Okay. Add this as... Okay, here we go. This is it, guys. Here we go. So, copy this into a browser source, right? So, we call it stopwatch. Right? Okay. We add the browser source. Boom. Done. Keep that. Control audio. Is there audio? I don't know. Click OK. And there we go. But it starts straight away. So it starts as soon as you... Oh, no, it's going. Oh, hang on a second. No matter what you do, it's going. How do you reset? Refresh browser when scene becomes active. That's what you want. Boom. Reset. Boom. Reset. Okay, there we go. That's it. So, but can I change the color on that? Can I give this a little bit more of a juju? Hang on. Oh, here we go. Yes, I can. We want 255 red green. So that's the red channel. Hang on a second. What am I doing? We want the green channel. RG. I've got to code in the color, mate. That's what I've got to do. Code in the color. Oops. It codes it. I did the wrong thing there. I coded the whole... Hang on a sec. That didn't work, did it? I want that to be... Yeah. Oh yeah, now it's black. I've ballsed it up, guys. Now it's black. Hang on. Delete. Start again. That... browser... stop it. I'll just put watch. Time. Sorry if I'm not reading chat, guys. A doomsday. Oh, no one's making anything. Okay. So... paste. Should refresh. Okay, there we go. So there's the countdown clock. That's the clock, but I want that a different color, mate. Surely you can. It gives you body background color, RGBA, margin, but it doesn't give you. Whatever. See you all in 2 weeks. Well, that's it, guys. I mean, yeah, basically it's over. We died. That's it. Guys, I want to thank you for at least dropping in. I'll try and get this clock counter like green or yellow, like Fighting Fantasy green or yellow. And when we start reading the book, we're going to start the clock and see how long we last next time, okay? So tune in next week. What is the book next week, guys? What is the book? In 2 weeks, sorry. Hang on. Well, actually, no, hang on. It can't be 2 weeks. I'm not in... Right, no, it's not 2 weeks, guys. Sorry. It's... I want it all, and I want it now. Hang on, it might be next week, guys.
Rymister became a member of the cabin crew. Rymister celebrates 20 months of membership. Thanks for reading, Adam.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Look forward to...
Right, the next one's next week, guys. Okay? The next one is next week. That's the 5th of May. That stands out in my head for some reason. The 5th of May. Yeah, Rhymester, thank you very much for becoming a first officer. I really appreciate that, mate. But the next book is Beneath Nightmare Castle. So it'll be next week, guys. All right, next week. Thanks for the read tonight, Adam. See you again, guys. Thank you very much. I'll start the countdown now, guys. But thank you so much for watching. I'm really sorry we died again so early, but we're a creature of havoc who can't control ourselves. But next time it's Beneath Nightmare Castle, so maybe they will have better luck then. Okay, so you've only got to wait 7 days this time, not 2 weeks. Worth it. Bye. Take care. Love you all.